Hello, and it's me, back once again with another episode of Microtopia. So in our last adventure here, we completed the Gyne cocoon thingamabob over here, and we started populating that. We also found out that we can potentially control numbers by using these gates over here. So like when this guy goes here, he's gonna favor going into the cocoon rather than going down here. And we almost got it. We need to start getting these guys out. So what we need to do is basically redo all of our manufacturing to now be to now kind of drive all the recycling over here to recycle all our folks. So we need to figure out where these guys are coming from. Those guys are coming from somewhere. Where are you guys coming from? You're coming from this line? No, you're not on that line yet. That line should only be going that way. This line should be going... Everybody else should be going this way. And then coming over here. And then you have... Yes, that should be fine. Why are you going there? I don't understand. There's absolutely no reason for you to go there. You're... Yeah, alright. Okay. Yeah, so we'll figure that out in a second. Any case, what it means is we need to basically start moving folks over here for recycling purposes. So we need to have near here a one combiner, which we got. We need one assembler, which we have. We need a second assembler. And it looks like we probably need like a third assembler for these guys. So that we can then combine all those guys. So this can just move. Right? So if we pause this for a second, this can just move over. And then we just need to redirect that all here. We don't need to make a new one for that. We can just send this over here. All of these folks, yeah, I still don't know why you're coming over here. Figure that out in a bit. Okay. Yeah, so all of this line here that's coming over here is now no longer needed. All right, so we are going to instead redirect that line the opposite way. So you are instead going to come out this way. And I'll try to make this as clean as we can here. And you're going to go there, and then you're going to go here, and then they're going to go back. So we already have a line that goes back to the flag. I mean, I could make it closer, but it's fine. It's all set up there. Not a big deal. So that takes care of that. So that is now we have iron ones here, these guys being done here, and these guys being done here. So that means we're going to repopulate our regular worker ants again from before. We kind of stopped using them for a while. So that means that they all need a place to go, which is probably just going to be cutting down this stuff for now. So that's fine. So that's going there. They come off of here. And yeah, so if they come off of here, these dudes are going here. If not, they're coming in here. And they're going to go over here to make these guys. I don't know where all you guys are coming from. They're like constantly here. Doesn't make any sense. Where are you coming from? You've got to be coming down this track. But I don't know where you're coming from. Actually, do we even need this track? I don't even think we need this track anymore. These, we will have iron ones on here, which is fine. Yeah, it must be coming from here, right? What is going on here? We have... Yeah, we'll have to figure that out after. Iron one should be coming up here. That's how we're going to keep making our science folks. The only thing we'll have to do manually, we'll have to manually create princess. Still. But then the only other thing we need is like a manufacturer for the pod workers. Or do we? Actually? No, we don't. Because you know what we can do is we can take this line. So we're going to make another, before we do anything here, we're going to make another gate. We're going to make another cascade. Cascade is going to be for this because I experiment with this and it would seem that they favor going into cocoon first. So we're going to go over here. You are going to go through here, and we're going to get rid of this. So these guys will go in through here. They'll go in here. If there's space, they'll go in. If not, they'll come through here, and they'll go back into their spot. So the one thing we have to watch out in here is just population on this one, because that will dwindle the population down a little bit. So we just have to make sure we replenish that population, which we can do from the ones coming in here. All right, they're coming in from here, and they're going in here. All right, so I think what we can do is, yeah, no, keep going, is we will make a counter gate of 9 over here. It's going to get a little bit messy, but I think it should be fine. They're going to go over here, and they're going to go over here, and they're going to go over here. So that will keep that populated. That will keep this going. That will get the yellow ones done. So yellow should be done now whenever these guys start getting old. Over here. Right? Cool. We do need to double check over here that things are good. We have a large population over here. It's not doing much. Because we don't have enough miners. We don't have enough glass. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough glass. Not enough glass. Not enough glass. We need to get, yeah, more glass going here. We are also full up over here of fabric. That's nice. Get another one going. Yeah, because these guys are all dying over here. We're not taking advantage of their resources right now. Okay. So what do we have going on here? We've got metal guys are coming there, becoming those. We got some of the little ones are coming here and becoming these guys. Do we really need that anymore? Maybe they should just all become miners. Because we really need glass, right? We need them to be mining like crazy over here now. So I think for now, we'll leave this structure here. We'll close that out. So I think we're supplying enough babies that that should be fine. What we really need is them to be getting glass and all that kind of stuff collected over here. Since we haven't moved over to the jungle yet, which will be next on our list. Right? Cool. So we got that going. Over here we have, what's the problem here? Where are you guys all coming here? You should just be going here. All right, let's just get rid of this for now. And we will start figuring that out in a second. Elder Trail is going to connect into that. These guys, I don't know why these guys are going in here. It doesn't make any sense. It's completely gated for you. Why are you going in here? Yeah, drop your stuff off. There's no reason for you to go in there. Is it like the green ones that are going in there or something? I have to add a gate for that too? That's so annoying. It's one thing I hope they fix on here, because it's like, for these guys, you gotta have like potentially 3 different gates going. Just to get them to go where they need to go. Okay, so hopefully that solves for that. I think I saw a problem over here. No. Right, because we completely cut that off. Okay, meanwhile, this is not filled in yet. None of these guys have gotten old yet? Interesting. Well, that's fine. That's fine. They'll get old eventually. All right, so now we need another one that's going to populate green guys. So I think it makes sense to put it up here as well. Right, we're gonna just shift this around. We're gonna get population. We're gonna get an assembler. We're going to throw the assembler in like this. We are going to put a divider right here. And we're going to send the alder trail over here. This is going to become pod worker 2s for now. This is just temporary. We have enough that that shouldn't be an issue. And then they're going to go on the same track as these guys. Okay, so it looks like insanity, but I think it actually works. So we'll see when these guys, so this guy's going to come down here. He's going to go in down here. Because we don't have any loaded in, he should choose this path. We're also going to need a gate for... No, he didn't choose this path. Why didn't you choose that path? The other ones chose that path. Why didn't you choose that path? Oh, well that's... Huh. Well, buggers. Okay. Pause for a second here. So I don't know why that... It was working with these guys. So I did this, I set that up with the iron workers, and I tested it a couple of times, and it worked fine. These guys, not doing it. They're not going in there. They're not going in there for some reason. And I don't know why that is. Okay. Well then. Well then. Maybe if we just make this like that, will that work? Will he go in there first, and then if it's full, he'll go the other way? Make it like a divider? Okay. Well, I don't know if that will work or not. We'll see. The other way to do it would be to set up these little guys to be constructed into those. Then I have to set up 2 constructors, though. To make those, and I'd also have to get light bulbs on here, because I don't have any light bulbs in this island. Oh my gosh, we have so much of this now. Alright, we need more storage for cement. We do have glass, so we could do light bulbs. I would have to set it up somewhere and get that going, but we desperately need all this other stuff more so, especially fabric. We need lots of fabric. Okay. So we'll see how this goes then. Yeah, so we're going to send a percentage of them over here. That's fine. That's the last one that's going to go over there. So that's fine. I haven't sent any this way. Is this... Oh, there's a little bit of a trail there. That's why. I think we got to clear this trail out. Right? Yeah, no, he's not going to go. Okay, we got to fix this up a little bit here. Oops. Right, so now you're gonna go here, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. You guys, why did you stop? Why are you just stopping there? Why would you just stop? Okay. You just like stopped completely. Okay, so next we're gonna have to fix up for the iron workers and everything here as well. So the iron workers need to come up here. We need to get them up here. So we're gonna put a cascade here that will be iron workers coming from this spot here. We're gonna just get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. And then the elder trail is gonna come up through here. Those guys. And they're gonna go into here. And that will give us those folks. Right? Because for making iron workers, we just need the babies over here. So over here now, we need to do a split to make those guys go this way. So we're going to do a divider from there. So that some of the little guys will get split up, and some of the little guys will get made into iron workers. Those will all feed into there. When it's full, they should just move along. Cool. So that's all taken care of. Now I think we're good there. This is out of food. Yeah, we'll get some food. Good stuff. We have so many people over here. Amazing. All right, we have no supplies. No supplies at all. Okay. We got supplies now. We now have miners going, so that's fine. That's all good. Got lots of concrete. How much concrete do we have? We have so much concrete. But we might as well like finish this off, right? Yeah, because we're really low on scrap iron. And we don't have like a huge amount of iron. We have a good amount of iron, but not quite enough. There's also like a bunch of piles that we can just go grab. So we'll take a look at that later. What is this for? Is this for anything? That's connected to something. So yeah, all right. Change target to this one over here. Okay, cool. So I think that automates this as about as best as we can for now. It's a crazy array of tracks, but I think that's about as close as automated as this will be. Now, I think I saw something else on here that we need to get as well. Did I not see something else? No, maybe not. Because I don't know, like this leads out to somewhere, so I don't know where I need to do this thing after. If I just fly her out somewhere. We also have these things too. We haven't started playing with these energy storage things, so we can play with that a little bit. Makes sense to maybe put those along one of the food tracks here and just play around with it. Let's put a couple over here. And we'll see how those work. The other thing we have as transport here is this guy, which takes a light bulb and a copper wire. So yeah, we're eventually going to want to get light bulbs over here. We don't have a source of glass, though, at the moment. So that's at issue right now. We have so much fabric over here. I don't think we need to be bringing fabric here anymore. What do we need to be bringing here? We got lots of concrete. They've got their own source of concrete. Is there anything else that needs to be coming here? At the moment, I don't think so, right? We've got iron going there. We've got fabric going there. But we should be getting more miners going soon, right? Yeah, problem is they don't have enough miners over here still. We only got like 3 miners going. 4. Yeah, so that's a problem. Are we still? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we're still producing those guys. That's right, right. Yeah. Which is fine. And we're going to continually need to produce those guys to keep the Gyne production done. Like, we won't need that many, but we'll still need some. Right, I also have this shut down at the moment. We'll have to set that back up again later on. We have... Yeah, I think that's all good. That circuit's all good. This is working about as best as it can, I think, at the moment. We'll see if that continues to work. We only need 2 more of these, so that's great. 1 more is coming right now. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, I think things are mostly working. This is full. Okay. Let's get you another one, guys. Oh, because they've been filling this one up with... that was not the intent of that. But that's okay. We'll put another one here. This one is going to be for fiber. That's fine. It's all good. Yeah, we have a big lineup over here. These guys gonna make it? I think they will. I think that's fine. Okay, so things are going okay now. I think we've got a pretty good... Oh, look, we got our first Gyne. Our lesser Gyne is graded, so they're in there now. We now need to send them out. We also now need to grab a inventor and one of the winged folks and get them going. Why is it so freaky? Waiting for materials. What is it waiting for? Waiting for materials. No, you can leave. You can get out of there if you want. No? What materials are you waiting for? Gyne cocoon, yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Production. Yeah, okay. What do we need? A copper wire and light bulbs to make those things. I don't have any copper here yet. I have very little copper here. These guys are taking the copper with them. Is that why? Yeah, I think we can probably... How much copper do we have over here? Got a fair amount of copper. We have a lot of wire. We definitely don't need to bring any wire here for now. All right, which is this guy. So I don't think we need to bring any wire there anymore. So we'll get rid of that. Copper, it looks like we need some copper here because we're not really producing much copper at the moment. These little guys are not doing much there for copper production. How is our miners going? Not amazing yet either. Oh, we do have scrap over here, so we can get the scrap supply going again. Yeah, they're using this supply for now, It's fine. Okay. Enough time wasted over there. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? There are so many that all passed at the same time, huh? What's the last one up? 2 minutes. Okay, we got a lineup. We're gonna need another one of these guys over here. We have so much science, too. We have over 1,000 science, which is great. I don't know what's going on with this. Waiting for materials. What materials are you waiting for? I'm not sure what's going on with this. I hope it's not bugged out. But I think it might be bugged out. Complete. Oh, we had to do that. Okay, weird. All right. We had to click the quest for it to go. Okay, so now that's doing something. Okay, that's fine. What else did we need to do? We needed to get a flyer and one of the next science guys over here. We'll just combine them up quickly into one of these combiners in a little bit. We've completed it. Okay, so now we've got our first Gyne. Sweet, and they are immortal. Okay, that's nice. Amazing. Okay, so these are starting to... They populated one in there. It says it needs a princess, but it already sent one in. Okay, weird. All right, it's a bug, I guess. A bug in a game full of bugs. It's fine. So we need to grab... We'll let one of these guys dump off their stock here. And I'm going to take you on an adventure. We are going to come down here, and you're going to go in there. This is going to change into combine it to princess. And then we just got to wait for an old guy to come up here in a moment. And we'll start making another Gyne. So what do we need now? So now I see now we have a progression thing. Now we've got a Gyne tower. 30, yeah, that's fine. Oh man, this is huge. It's huge, all right. Oh, and it doesn't want to like, can I, there we go, okay. So now we got a Gyne tower. All right, so you go up on the Gyne tower. Gyne and tower, all right. That's happening. Okay, we got a scientist coming out now. We're gonna grab them before they go in to the science area. And so we'll grab you. And we're gonna pull you, oh, if I can, we're gonna pull you over there. All right, yeah, we just need the one, and then we can start populating this again. We'll see if our system here actually works or not. It probably doesn't, because nothing I built in this game works the first time. Nothing ever works. Okay, so that's going to go in there. That should automatically go in to our Gyne cocoon here. Yeah, this is dwindling a little bit. I don't know why. It's kind of static. That's fine. She eats so much that I can't really give them the inventory here yet because we don't have enough. We need to get the we need to get this guy done, which means we need to get this done. We need to build a small beacon somewhere, which takes a light bulb. It takes a light bulb and a copper wire. Do we have a copper wire? We have no copper wire here? No copper wire here. We have light bulbs and no copper wires. Huh. Well, I think we can maybe bring a few... we can bring a few light bulbs across to the other side. We have one that we can use for light bulbs. So we're not bringing glass. We definitely don't need any cement here. So we'll bring those light bulbs over here. because I think that by doing so, I think we've got enough of these guys populated now, because now we've got like 15 or 16 on this side, and we've got like 44 of them over here. So I think we can discontinue them being built on this side. Perhaps we work on getting them populated in here for the next little while. And then we can build our own on the other side if we need to. Like, we will have to, but we don't need them, like, excessively. We don't need them frequently. We just need a small number to go over there. But we need population on this island because it's not good. It's not good. Okay. But that's all good. We're not getting many old folks over here. All right, this can be changed back to regular worker now. Now we've got this going, and they'll start populating into there. Good stuff. Yeah, everything is otherwise working okay over here. Oh, what's going on here? We are out of food on that one. This one's been going through a ton. Look at the lineup. We might need another one here. Our fabric supply is back into a half-decent supply. Oh, and these guys are done over here. So let's just quickly pause because we need this happening. So we'll just move this all over. And because this is the last of the concrete here, so once we're done with this concrete, there won't be any more concrete happening on this, and then they can just focus on scrap down here. So we'll just get this done really quickly. So let me set this up, and I'll be back. Oops. I'll be back when I'm done with that. It's going to take a few minutes here. Okay, so I've got those guys moved out now, so they're going to start mining over there. That's got about 900. Yeah, so it'll take a little while. This one here is going to be done soon. We've got to keep an eye out on that. We don't want our scrap to go down too low. What's going on here? We need to change our targets over here. All right, we now got this guy posted up over here. This one is filling in slowly, but surely. Yeah, good stuff. So that's happening. The many flyers we had are all gone now. So that is one thing to keep an eye out on. So that means this island's kind of a dead scene right now. Yeah, so that's going to take a little while. We got to repopulate that island. We need to get more folks being built here. Yeah, because that's going to be an issue down here eventually because we're not repopulating these folks very well at the moment. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on that until we can start producing over here. I guess we could start producing, like, we can get how many to make a light bulb? How many do we need? We need 3 glass. We're not really going to get many light bulbs from that. Huh. Got a nice amount of fabric left, at least, or fiber. But, yeah, a couple of things we still got to iron out here. And really, it's because we have all of the birds coming in are going to go here first now, right? Like the first 10 are going to go here before they actually repopulate over there. So we might need to split that off. Otherwise, that other island is going to be a little bit dead. Yeah, we're going to have to split that off. Okay. Well, these guys are all done already. We got 3 of those guys in. We're just waiting for babies to come in, which they'll probably come in en masse. There's a bunch down here, so. Oh, but these ones are all going to go into mining, right? We need to make sure we have... Yeah, what do we have here? You are in the wrong spot. That's why. Yeah, we had a little bit of a problem there. Okay. Where did he come from? He came from here. He came from there, so you go there. Yeah, and then these... Yeah, so we got babies on this line and this line. They got blocked here, so we lost a few. That's why we didn't see any coming over this way. For a little while there. This path here is almost pathed out. Which is fine. This path here is... Yeah, starting to get a little bit dry as well. Could probably shift to go collect scrap, though. Maybe. We can also start getting the jungle island populated as well. Because we haven't done anything here, and this would be another source of glass. Although these ones, it looks like it's just like a chance. Like, I don't know if there's like a particular order, or it's just like each time they go, they've got like, based off of percentages, they've got chances of getting each one of those. So it's not going to be like super steady. We'll have to like build, oh my god, look at the line up here. Yeah, they're starting to die over here. Okay. We need to, I think we're going to have to get a second system over here. Gonna need another one. Yeah, so let's pause real quick here. We need 2 of these bad boys over here. So these guys are gonna have to split off over here. That's fine. That's gonna go over here. These guys are gonna go, oops, one in there, one in there, and then they're gonna come up here and rejoin the circuit there. Okay. Yeah, because we're starting to lose them over here. At too fast a rate, taking too long to build these guys out. Cool, okay. So hopefully that will solve there. Meanwhile, thinking maybe, yeah, so we're getting iron ones, we're not getting, what's your problem? Oh, you got food on you. Didn't you pass through like multiple garbages on the way here? Didn't pass through multiple garbages on the way here? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Get scientists. We're getting this going. We're getting these going. I think these Gynes, I think, are the priority next little while. Over here, we've got one dude coming in there. But I think the priority now should be to populate this island. So this line here, which is populating, they're coming in here, coming in there, they're going out in here. They're coming through here. So I think instead what we're going to do is we're going to cancel that for now. And we're going to have them go in here instead. So whatever babies will either become mine folks, Or, yeah, so we'll just get like a cast of them on here. So that is always working. What's going on here? You're out. No? Oh, you're just waiting. Okay. He's just waiting. So these seem to be fine. Those seem to be all working good. Just gotta double check that, yeah, that's self-populating. So that's fine. Yeah, only problem now is we need to get some flyers over here. Our population has dropped, I just noticed too, like down to 140. Why is that? Because we're losing numbers on here, I'm guessing. Let's get some folks going over there. We have no scrap over here. Change that target. Nuptial flight is in 11 minutes. That's a while. Like 11 actual minutes. Okay. So things are okay, but not great. We do have a few issues still. Population has like, yeah, because this section here, they're being drawn off. It should be fine now, because now they're not going to be, because we took up the 10, but we're not replacing them at the same rate is the issue there. So she's not getting fed as often as she should be getting fed. And these don't seem to be activating as often as I would hope that they would activate. Yeah, we got lots of babies. I think, yeah, I guess we could, for a little bit, switch over to those just to get the population back up. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, we've got stock of babies, so that's not the issue. Really, right? We just don't want it to drop any further. She just stops laying eggs at that point, but we can have more population than that, presumably. Like, these guys aren't just going to just stop. Has this not been connected this whole time? What's going on here? Is that what's going on? What the heck, man? What is happening here? There's an old baby. Oh my gosh, they've been dying on here this whole time? Is that what happened? Oh, my goodness. Don't tell me that's what's been happening this whole time. This thing has been like visually connected, but not actually working, and a whole bunch of them have been dying over here. I see one dead. I didn't see any bodies. Usually you see like a big group of bodies when there's something wrong, like over here. You know, you see like there was a big group of bodies here. Big group of bodies here of miners who aren't quite making it to the recyclers. Yeah, it's big. What's going on here now? Can I grab this? They should be. What's going on? What did I design here? This is not good. All right, that is not good. Okay, that's poor design. All right. All right, smashy. Okay. Cool. Okay, what are we at over here? It ate about 70 in that time. This one should just about be done. Gonna have to move them over here. Or maybe we just move them down here where there's more space and easier to get to. There's also a bunch over here, which will, yeah, this will take them a long time to, maybe I'll move them over there. We can gather all this stuff first. That might be the better bet once that's done, which will be done in a moment. Okay, we've got 7 minutes until the nuptial flight. We'll see what happens when that goes off. And right now we just need to get... Yeah, this is working okay so far. We're just not producing enough now. All right, we're back up over the population. How much is left here? 156. Okay, so we'll get to keep an eye on that. We can maybe get a bit of a stockpile of those going for now as well. Population's going back up over 140, which is good. So I think the only thing that is not working well right now is getting the airport working, because these guys, I only got the one going right now, which means this is not producing anything of value. All right, we got the one guy working over here, but he's not going to be doing much. So yeah, the population on that island is dead right now. So we're going to get that populated with permanent workers. Permanent migrants will be over there soon enough. Why are we not getting any? I don't understand why we got 12 of these guys, but we're not getting any of these guys. Why is that? How have we not had any iron workers come in here yet? Has it stopped working again? No, these guys aren't going in there now. What is happening? So bizarre. Okay. So now they're not, now this is not working. It's working for some, but not for others. I don't understand. So we haven't been populating these guys. But like this iron worker will go in here first before he goes under his, so it flashed green, but he chose to go this way. I'm so confused. What's happening there? So we haven't had any of these dudes come in, so we're gonna have to pull those dudes out. Huh. Why is that? It's very strange. Okay, let's pause for a second. I don't want to waste this guy. How should we do this now? Because those are populating. Because that's meant to populate both our science and those guys. But I just split them? Should I split them off? Also, this should be an old trail, because these people are going to start dying before they get where they're going. Should I split them off from here then and have half of them go in there and just get rid of this thing? I'm so confused. Why is it working for one cast but not the other? Is this wrong? Enter if from cast. Enter if from cast. Yeah, it's set up the exact same way, but it's only working for the iron workers. Very unusual. Very, very unusual. All right, well, I guess we'll get all the old ones from here to go in here, but how do we do that now? Because now they're just going to go back through here. I'm so confused. Why is it working for one and not the other? So if you go that way, what are you going to do? Now you're going in. Huh. I'm so confused. I don't know why that's happening. All right, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. It's very strange. It's very strange. Not quite sure why that is. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of an issue over here soon. Because we're not repopulating these guys at the moment, because we're not sending anybody across. Have we collected light bulbs over here yet? A few. Collected a few light bulbs, okay. So we might actually have to then start constructing some of them over here, unfortunately. Just to replenish, just for this area to replenish. Which means another one of these guys. It gets super complicated now. We'll build another, yeah, we need another assembler. Oddly, we need another assembler, which means we need another splitter. I put it here, or not put it here, right? Yeah, okay. Not the best situation. And then you are gonna come out. Can I get through there? Yeah, I can, okay. You're gonna come out there, and you're gonna go into here to get replenished that way. Which is fine. Okay, a little bit weird. A little bit weird behavior sometimes in this game that I can't understand. Yeah, so like this old one now is going to go in. Yeah, you're going in. That's fine. So we're going to populate those. The metal ones are done for now. Those guys are done. We need to get drones going. But at the moment, we're not sending really anybody up here yet. Right, because how many... We have just 3 iron workers, so those will start populating now from that machine. And as those guys age out, they're going to come up and supply 3 lines here. So that's going to take a while then. Yeah, unfortunately you can't have them just like... It's the other thing I don't like in terms of like, I want to make assembly drones. I wish this thing was smart enough just to know what types of assembly drones I want to make. What happened here? Oh, I didn't supply it with the bulbs. Oops. Place dispenser. All right. Oh, there we got this going on. So this would be a good spot to end the... Oh yeah, they're flying out there somewhere. Oh yeah, look at her. There she is. So I don't know what this is going to do. We can watch her fly around with all these dudes checking her out. Yeah, look at the... Oh my gosh, this one's getting right up in her stuff. Dude, at least, you know, buy flowers or something first. Yeah, there she is. Our first queen, I guess, now? She's gonna be like fertilized now and like come back and start laying eggs too. So we have like two egg laying ants. I really don't understand. I don't know. We're gonna watch her and see what happens. She's got all sorts of folks chasing her. Look at them all. And they're getting... Okay, guys, you're getting a little bit rowdy now. Getting a little bit rowdy now. Oh, we got one of those. So that's how we get those. That's good. It's via the Gynes. And now we got a report screen. Gynes fled out, attracted drones 12. Okay, what does that do for us? Colony was visited by 557 drones. She attracted 12 of them. We've created 1,564 ants during the last report. Wow. Okay. And now what? Where does she go now? She like gonna go populate the other island for us? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Hang on. I'll be back. What happened here? We ran out of screws. Definitely need screws. All right, let's go back to follow this lady. She's just leaving. I think she's just leaving. She's bugging out. literally bugging out of all these drones just chasing her. Okay, bye. Can I can't look at you from that angle. Oh yeah, you're just gone. They're gone. Yeah. Oh, okay then. Yeah, she's leaving the map. She's leaving the map. Well, see ya, I guess. Get a good screen grab. Have a good one. Take care. Okay, so those just go away. Those just go away and we're left with one less, but we do get one of these guys. So now we can decide on what we want to work with over here. Interesting. Interesting. How interesting is it, you ask? I don't know. But it is interesting. Yeah, what's going on here? Are they out? They're out. They are out. Okay, well, that was an interesting way to end this. Next one is not for an hour. Total Gynes flown out, most Gynes in one flight. Oh, you can have multiples. Oh, okay, so you're gonna want to have like possibly like many of these at some point. How do you ever populate that? We're gonna have to get our max population way up to do that. We've completed that though. Okay. Well, I guess that's good enough for this episode. That was a massive project that we just undertook. Um, but we've made some good progress here, I think. I moved this out because I'm gonna switch it up to being make some light bulbs in a little bit. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, I think. Appreciate you all for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode when we'll. I guess we gotta start populating the jungle island next. Getting that figured out. Cool. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.